Can you think of a time when you felt stressed while speaking or learning English?
Since then, especially during my elementary and high school days, speaking or learning English hasn't been an easy thing to do. I can still recall that there are times when I will be called by our English teacher during class discussion, will be asked with a series of questions, and told to speak or answer using the English language. Another scenario is that we were asked to present group works or do individual activity where applying the language is a must. Such situations make me feel stressed because of the pressure of putting everything correctly, most importantly, while dealing with the proper grammar and pronunciation of words.
Is there a specific situation where you felt most comfortable speaking or learning English?
If there's a specific situation where I felt most comfortable speaking English, it would be the times when I am inside the classroom delivering lessons to my students during our English class. I think I've been more comfortable of using the language when I became a teacher already. One of my favorite lines that I've always used during our English class is that the best way to learn the language is to use it. I always encourage my students to do the same thing, to do their best in order to learn English as a second language, as it will help them a lot in the future.
What are your main reasons for learning English? Are they related to work, study, or personal interests of your life?
Curiosity, personal interest, and maybe the drive to really learn the language for improvement are some of my main reasons for learning English. Yes, they are related to my study and work at the same time. When I was still studying, I have always been so curious about everything related to the use of English language. My chosen course during college, which is Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, is a proof of it. My thesis or final study, which I've finished before graduation, was also a testament for this curiosity of mine, as it was all about learning English as a second language. Talking about using the language for work is another thing. Even as of the present that I'm already using the language as an English teacher, I am still in the process of improving it every day as I face tasks not only in teaching my students but also in doing work related tasks or even when attending trainings and seminars.
What are the reasons for how you feel about native English speaker? Have specific interaction or experiences influence your perspective of them?
I always feel inspired by native English speakers. Some of the reasons are they became my inspiration and guide in learning the language. I have always been so close to my cousins on my mother's side, and they were raised in Canada since then. And based on my interactions or experiences whenever I talk to them, I always perceive it as a good thing, especially their accents and pronunciation. Talking to them is a great way to enhance my language as well.
What factors have led to your feelings about ESL classroom environment?
My feelings about the ESL classroom environment have been shaped mainly by teaching experience. I've seen that students learn best when they feel safe making mistakes, included regardless of background, and engage through meaningful real world communication.
So, according to Miss Sherlyn, she felt pressure during her high school days when it comes to presentation because of putting the right grammar. So, she also said that she is comfortable when she is inside the classroom delivering lessons to her student during her English class. Also mentioned that her main reasons for learning English is her curiosity and her personal interest in the language, and it is also related to her study and work. She has always been inspired by the native English language speaker rather because it became her inspiration and guide to learning the language. So her feelings about ESL classroom environment have shaped her experience and she's happy when students learn best from it. So overall, Mom Sherlyn's journey shows that ESL learning is deeply intertwined with her personal and professional life. While external factors like career needs, initiate learning, internal motivation, and supportive environment are crucial for long-term success.